Okay. All right. Didn't have a clean shirt, couldn't smell much, couldn't rinse it out in the kitchen cause the dishes were tucked in the bathroom where there wasn't much room. Soaking car parts in an old transmission. As it come down to that, I have to go to the laundromat. Well, I could buy a new shirt or finally get some cat food. The only fair thing was to flip to see what to do. The cat
My name's Azra Surhio, and I'm a social worker at the WTU here in Kaiserslautern. I've been here for a little over a year, and this is Elsie. Elsie is an Appenzeller. It's one of the 4 kinds of Swiss mountain dogs, and I actually got Elsie this past summer specifically to be trained as a therapy dog. Because it's a goal I've always had, is to have a dog as part of the work that I do with soldiers.
The more I got angry till I saw a gorgeous gal petting that sweet kid. My name's Mark Johnson. I'm a chaplain here at WTU. But they know they know if you want to pet them. They know if you're afraid of them, you know. But that doesn't seem to faze the dog too much. They'll be like, you'll get over it, kind of a thing, you know. And I've seen it calm down people a lot. I got chronic pain myself, and I see people who are in just really bad pain. Like I was saying earlier, the dog just come and just, you know, rest their head on. It's amazing. They just seem to know what the patient needs. And
Specialist Atkins. I'm a track mechanic in the military. Obviously, I'm in W2 now. With the animal therapy, like I've been here for quite a while. I was here before they were bringing in like all their dogs and everything like that, and it was always kind of like mundane. It was the same thing every day, kind of day in, day out. You just go to your medical appointments, you know, your mandatory training and everything. And when they started bringing in the animals, it just kind of like broke everything up. A lot of people were a lot happier, you know, like now like she brings in her dog, you know, like 3 times a week, you know, everybody's kind of like, oh, you know, you go in, you can go in, you can play with the animal. It's easier. Someone's in lots of pain, I've seen, or just come up there and just lay their head like on their leg or somewhere and it calms them down, you know, and
Basically, her job is to just lay around and be petted and loved on, and that's what she does all day long. She took to the work right away. It was amazing. I didn't do anything. I mean, I don't know how to train her to do that. It was just like an instinctive thing, when she came to work with me from the very beginning, she just was very calm and sedate, and she walks up to the soldiers and she can tell if they're interested in her or not, and if they are, you know, she's right there to be petted and you know, just be all friendly. And if she can tell that the soldier isn't interested in her, she just goes away and she just lays down.
She's all mothery. She's all trying to.
Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Oh, yes, you. I think God's created these animals just for that kind of thing, companionship and, like Azra was saying, unconditional love. You know, I've had dogs all my life, you know, until I married my wife. Dogs.
I think having Elsie here, you know, they say we know that we can just pop in, we can just sit down and pet her for a few minutes, and I think that it brings just a tiny bit of normal to a time and a place where so many of these men and women are going through probably one of the most difficult times they'll ever go through in their lives. And so if you can just bring them just that little bit of, you know, of normal, a little bit of levity, a little bit of a chance to just, you know, laugh and play with Elsie and, you know, throw a toy for her and have her bring it back and play tug of war with her, or just have her, just do this, just have her here, you know, put your hand on her. I think it makes a difference. And I'm really, really glad that we're getting to do this.
I showered her room with jewelry, flowers and gifts. She told me those aren't the kinds of things a girl needs to live. They don't mean too much to me. Won't get you too far. But if you want to touch it's a start. Well, I came home from work with my head hung in shame.